Alright, so basically I recorded half a video, so basically just my morning routine. I recorded the video, everything was good, everything was going well. It was a decent start to the video. Actually, I really liked where it was going. So I did everything I usually do. I was ready to go to college, right? I was walking to college. I go to check my recording before I get into college. I see that on the screen, it says ×2 slow. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way. So I go through my videos, right? And I click on one of them. I literally, like, every single one of the clips that I got of the morning was slowed and with no audio too, so I could not recover any of them, which was literally ruined my day. Like I was literally the whole day, it just put me in a bad mood, because man, it's like, I don't even know, it's just like I've got this video, right, that I want to post that's looking good, everything about the video is good, and like this kind of thing just keeps on happening to me with this camera. You know, today I tried to film it, I'm like, okay, nothing can go wrong today, right? Today's gonna be a good video, I'm gonna film it, I'm gonna get it up hopefully by tomorrow. And then classic, right, the clips are slowed and with no audio, so I can't even like just speed them up to the normal. It's tough, man, it's tough. So today's main purpose video though, the main purpose of the video was I want to help you guys get more comfortable shadowboxing. So I'm gonna head over to the gym, not now, in a couple hours, 2 hours. I've just got done with college, it's Friday, college was trash as usual. So yeah, I'm heading over to the gym in about 2 hours, and yeah, I'm gonna help you guys get more comfortable and confident in shadowboxing. I've got some footwork, like movements and drills that you can try and do on your own. So yeah, that's the main focus of this video. I might train a little bit as well, depending on how much time I have down there, because what I want to show you today is not, you know, there's not a lot, right? It's pretty simple stuff that I'm just gonna show you, and you can just try and practice yourself and get better at it. So yeah, I might do some training, some bag work, we'll see when I get down there, but yeah. So sorry if this video is a bit short, or you know, there's not much in it. I tried to, you know, I wanted to get a full video out. This camera has just given me trouble for the past however long I've tried to record videos on it. I've just had trouble with it both times, but I think now finally I understand like the settings on it. Look good, like this looks good. I'm recording in the normal speed that I should be recording in. So hopefully now I have no more problems with this camera. I can continue to push out content with better quality on this channel and continue to help you guys grow and get better at boxing, which is my main goal. That's my main goal, just to help you guys get better at boxing. Hopefully inspire some of you guys to, you know, get up. At times you don't want to get up, get out there. At times you don't want to get out there, and just push towards your dream every single day, because that's the main thing, right? That's all I want for everyone that watches my content. You know, I'm blessed to have people that even watch my videos. Like, I never thought I'd be in a position to be making videos for people to watch, and I'd be inspiring people. It's like one of my biggest dreams that I've wanted was to, you know, help people, inspire people to get out there and like, accomplish something and do something. And of course, like, never get it twisted. Like, I'm not some professional boxer that's way better than any of you guys. Like, I'm just like a lot of you. I'm just an amateur boxer trying to make it, as I'm sure a lot of people that watch my videos are. I just happen to gain a following. You know, I have no special talents. I have nothing special about me. I'm just someone who wants to make something of themselves in this sport, and I'm someone that wants to help inspire other people to do the same thing, right? You know, if people are ever feeling lazy or feeling like, oh, I can't do this, or, you know, feeling doubt, I want to be that person that can get you up and get you moving, get you, you know, conquering that doubt, saying, oh, you know what, you don't want to do it, but it has to be done. I really am thankful that people like my content, because I've never done anything, especially like talking to a camera. Like, I've never done anything like this. And I know, you know, I'm not like a massive like name out there or whatever, but it's a small little community that we have. But I'm blessed and grateful that people watch my videos regardless. You know, numbers don't really matter to me. I don't really care if I'm, you know, big and famous or, you know, just small. As long as I can help a couple people achieve what they want to achieve and conquer things that are holding them back, and as long as I can inspire people, that's really what matters to me. So yeah, anyway, it's been a rough day, but a rough start to the day, but hopefully the rest of this video can come out better. So I'm gonna cut now, and I will see you guys when I get to the gym. or when I'm on my way to the gym, which will be in about 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna cut and I will see you guys at the gym. Alright, so let me turn down this music. One thing I was thinking about before I left was I actually do have a fight coming up. Like I've known it's been coming up, I haven't really been thinking about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I have a fight soon on the 27th, and I've been feeling nervous for this fight, and I can't tell you exactly like why I'm feeling so nervous. I think it's just because I lost my first one, so this next one for me is like, oh man, it's like it's really coming up, and you know, I'm gonna have people there watching, like my family's gonna be there watching. Like, I didn't have anyone in my corner last time, which kind of sucked, but you know, now it's like, oh, I don't want to let anyone down if I don't win. But I've been training hard, I've been putting in a lot of work, and I've been sparring with a lot of people that are better than me. But this past week, I've been sparring a lot, because I've been training at my club. It's mainly only Fridays that I go to the gym that I'm going to now. Or maybe sometimes I'll go on a Monday, but otherwise I'm in the club. And I would love to film in the club, right? I'd love to get some content in there, show you guys like my sparring, and you know, because none of you have actually ever seen me fight. You've all seen me hitting the bag, and you know, I post stuff about shadow boxing and hitting the bag, but no one's actually seen me fight before. But I will get this fight on video, so I will post this fight that I have, this upcoming bout. Yeah, that'll be like the first time anyone ever sees me fight. I would like to film at the club, but I can't really, because no, I'm just not allowed to film in there, which is fair, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I have been sparring with a lot of people that are better than me, because every Thursday the Camborne kids come down. You know, they're way better than me, they're all so much better than me, but it's really good, and they teach me a lot. Like whenever I'm sparring one of them and I do something and they pick up on it, they're like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should do this instead, or you know, you should stop doing this, and you know, keep your head up, and you know, stuff like that. There's just really like helpful little tips that they all give me, which is making me a better fighter as I go along. So it is really good, even though, you know, they do kick my ass. It's good to lose, because you learn, right? Yeah, I have been getting better, which is good, so hopefully that pays off in this upcoming bout. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? I still have quite 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, so actually not that long. I feel confident, I feel ready, and it's not just me fighting on the show as well, like my whole club's fighting there, so I'll be fighting alongside my club, which is also comforting. Yeah, I hope I can have like a fair amount of bouts in the next couple months. I just want to like just have loads and loads and loads and keep having bouts, because the way I'm going to improve now, I feel, is more with experience. With form and everything, I have it pretty... There's not much I can really learn about form. It all comes with experience now, with being able to anticipate punches. All of that stuff comes with experience. So I just want to get in there as many times as I can, have as many fights as I can, and just continue to improve like that. So I'm probably going to cut now, and see you guys when I get to the gym, and we'll get into the main point of this video. So yeah, I'll see you at the gym. I just got down here, doing okay for time. It's about 7 o'clock, so I've got about 2 hours. I'm still wearing a plaster on my thumb. This cut will not heal. I think I should have got stitches on it. But yeah, so today I'm gonna show you how to be more comfortable while shadowboxing. I'm gonna show you a couple drills and just like shadowboxing tips to help you improve with it, and help you fix your stance and just stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get wrapped up, get my shoes on. I might warm up a bit as well first, and then we can get into the video. I might do some training as well, depending on how much time I have. Probably will. We'll see if I decide to film it. But yeah, I'm gonna get wrapped up, and we can get into the video. Alright, so pretty much with shadowboxing, it kind of all just comes down to preference and comfort, but ideally, you want to be shadowboxing as if you're boxing someone. For example, first of all, you want to get into your stance, which would be like this, hands up, put most of your weight on your back leg, because you don't want to be leaning forwards like this. So if you're boxing like this, your head is wide open. Also, you're leaning straight into punches, right? So your weight comes back onto this back leg, like this. How I found getting better at shadowboxing was moving with my punches. So with every punch, you move your legs, right? So for example, it would look something like this. and I'm moving my legs with every punch. Right? Obviously don't just go backwards and forwards, get some angles, pivots, and you know, but for getting started, just backwards and forwards, just to drill it, to get used to, you know, moving your legs with your hands as well. Yeah, as you get more into it, you want to act as if, with everything in boxing, with bag work and with shadow boxing, act as if you're actually fighting someone, because that's what your goal is, right? To fight someone. So with shadow boxing, you really want to not just be thinking you're Mike Tyson, throwing all these hooks and doing this and doing all that, because you're not really going to improve on anything, right? With good quality shadow boxing, when you're here, you're looking for angles, you're going to get your slips in, your dips, making sure you're not dropping your hands and keeping them up, working on your feet. Doing all of that is going to make you a better fighter. Shadow boxing is probably one of the best ways to get better at boxing. Drilling shadow boxing and getting more comfortable with moving around, right? When you're shadow boxing, you want to start trying to pivot angles, right? This. Right? To get more comfortable, it's going to get a lot easier to move like that. So let me show you my feet. There's two main angle switches that I use, and that's a pivot and a step over. So I'll show you what both of those look like. So say I'm boxing, right? I'm boxing you. A pivot, you bring your back leg. So I'm in my stance, hands up. Weight is on the back leg, so I'm able to step in and keep my balance. When I'm like this, I'm unbalanced, right? So I'm here. If I'm gonna pivot, I bring my back leg like this, right? It comes to the side, so I'm gonna go bah, bah, bah. I'm gonna slip my head as well. So you're gonna go bang, like that. I'll show you one more time. It's just a step like this, and then this leg in the same position that this leg was just in. It's like a dance if you think about it. You're just doing this, switching the angle, right? So fast, it will look like this, right? Good for setting up like hooks, like body hooks. If someone threw a cross at me and I slipped it like this, came round, their body's around here, bang, just like that, right? So it'll be bang. When you roll, you go behind them, you move. With a step over, I find step overs to be a lot better for, like, I find them quicker. Better for slipping, definitely. So, for example, if I'm boxing you, right? Someone throws a cross or a jab. This front leg comes round here, like this. So you're kind of crossing yourself over, but not really. Obviously, don't drop your hands stay up. You come here, then this leg pivots round. So it's a really quick angle switch. So if someone throws a jab at me or a cross, I'm gonna go here, and I'm here. All the way over here, right? So just like this. You're in your stance, make sure your feet are not completely in line, but you don't want to be square on either. Just like this, little distance between each other. Weight on the back leg, hands up, and you're gonna, like this, right? So when you're shadow boxing, try and just implement these little movements, because it's gonna help you implement them while you're boxing as well. For example, if I'm shadow boxing, I'm here, shadow boxing, just like I would, and I'm gonna jab and move at the same time, and keep going, right? And if I wanna come this way, this leg first. So it's kind of just like the pivot, right? Because your front leg's in front, you're gonna come here, and you're gonna step around, all right? So, I'm here boxing. Just like that, okay? It's all about the footwork. Make sure you record yourself while you're training to look back on it, because when you look back on your training, you improve a lot quicker. I'll tell you, it's so much quicker. Because you can watch it and be like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, right? So yeah, what I want you guys to work on is those two things that I've just showed you. So moving your feet in certain directions that you want to go to, implementing it into your shadow boxing, and moving with your punches, because that's really helpful. It's going to get you a lot more comfortable while you're shadow boxing. So when you're shadow boxing, This is what I don't want to see when I see people shadowboxing and they're shadowboxing like this. I've seen this. Someone will be like here, leaning forwards. Right, they're gonna. This is not good, okay? Because it's gonna build a bad habit of having your head down. You need your head up. So the ideal stance, you want to be in your stance. Weight on this back leg, chin down but not head down. So chin down but eyes up, and you want to be composed like this. When you're shadowboxing, I want to see like this. This is how it should look. And when you record yourself training, you're going to pick up on a lot of things that you're doing wrong, and you're going to be able to improve on it a lot faster. So make sure you're recording yourself, because it really does help. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over. Yeah, so pretty simple stuff. It's just, it all just comes down to consistency and practice, right? The more you do it, the better you're gonna get. The more you watch yourself do it, the better you're gonna get. So just practice on it. Practice on moving with your punches. I can't stress that enough. That is gonna really, really help you. And just try and be comfortable, right? Just be loose, you know, switching angles. Alright, so practice it a lot. That's all it really comes down to, is practice. And you'll pick it up really quickly, trust me. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over today about movement and shadowboxing. I have a little bit of time, so I think I'm gonna train for a little bit just on the bag. So yeah, let's do it. I can't tell you what it is, but I train so much cardio, right? My stamina is good, but whenever I come down here and train on this bag, I just feel my stamina sucks. My cardio training is literally like my main priority. So your stamina is the slowest thing to improve. And did you know if you don't train stamina for 2 weeks, your stamina halves? That's crazy to me. Make sure you don't skip training, because you will lose a lot of stamina. Our time here is pretty much up. I've got to wrap up all of my things, get my wraps off, take off these shoes, and then I've got to get going. But I'm not ending the video here, because this morning, when my whole camera situation got messed up, I got up a little bit later, so I actually didn't have time to get my cold plunge done. And I am not the kind of guy, like, I hate skipping things because it just makes me feel trash for the next day. Like, oh, I could have done this, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go home. We have a cold plunge to do, so I'll catch you when I get back home. Every time I'm about to get in one of these, I have the exact same thought. This is gonna suck. People will think, oh, it gets easier. It never gets easier. You just learn to tolerate it better. So let's get this over with. It's like a snap back to reality, this stuff. But this is why I think cold plunges are so good for people that can't stay focused on something, right? Because it's like you get in and you're like, okay, I'm still here. I'm still doing this, right? I'm still doing this every day. This is why I think they're so good. Like, they really, really suck, but they keep you focused and they keep you in the zone, right? Alright, another day complete. So the last thing I usually do before I go to bed, or settle down, eat or whatever, when I get back from the gym, or before I go to the gym sometimes, is I read my scripture. Now, I never really talk about my faith on any of my platforms, but today I want to, because if you're watching this and you aren't following Jesus, I really think you should give him a chance, because he has done things in my life in incredible ways. And I mean, like, a while back, not that long ago, I was completely lost. Like, I didn't even know who I was. I was like smoking, doing drugs, and I was really just, I had no idea where I was going in life, right? I was very lost about 2-3 years ago. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and out of nowhere, he found me when I was at a very low point in my life, and he brought me up. I started trusting in the Lord, and as soon as I did that, it completely, like, a lot of people say they don't wanna be a Christian and follow Jesus because I don't wanna have to change how I live. What those people don't understand, and what I try to tell these people a lot of the time, is you don't have to change. Jesus does that for you, and he does it over time, and he does it in a way that you don't even see it happening until you've changed. And by that point, it's like you look back on who you were before and you're like, why did I live like that? Why did I ever live like that? For me, sitting in here now, I train hard, I'm a boxer, I'm very determined, and I know exactly where I want to go, and I give all praises and thanks to Jesus, because without God, I would still be in that position. I'd probably have no idea where I was going. So if you're like me and you're in that position where you don't really know what you're going to do with your life, I really think you should trust Jesus, because he will guide you, he will lead you in the right direction. I had these friends. I don't have many friends, but I have a few close friends, right? Most of them, they would all mock Christianity, and they were really like not a part of it, right? And for me, I was like, I really wanted to see them in heaven, right? So I would pray for them, and as I started praying for them, over time, Jesus started working in their hearts. And this is another reason that I truly believe God is real, and you should as well, because as I'm praying for them every day I'm praying for them, I want them to change, right? I see slowly over time, this is how God works. God doesn't work instantly, he works over time, and you don't see it happening until it's happened with God, okay? God's timing is perfect, and over time, these people messaging me saying, I want to start looking into Christianity, I might buy a Bible, and it's I'm telling you, it's like a miracle. It really is like a miracle. The things that God has done in my life are beyond anything that I can fathom. I'm very grateful for God, and I've never really spreaded the gospel before, but Jesus is a very big part of my life, and I honestly don't know where I'd be without him. So if you don't know where you're going in life, and you feel a bit lost, or you feel like there's like a void, like there's something that needs to be filled, like in your heart that you feel like it needs to be filled, turn to Christ, turn to God, follow him, and he will change you in the best way possible. He will make you the best person that you want to be. If you really put all your stress, all your anxiety, all your troubles onto God, he will take them away from you. He will lift them off of you, just as he did for me. Obviously we still go through hard times, but I believe that whenever I go through something tough, like a minor inconvenience happens, or a big something happens, I believe that it's happened for a reason, and because God is either testing me, or I'm just not seeing the bigger picture, right? And that usually is the case. Something will happen, I'll be like, there's no possible way this can turn out good. Out of nowhere, couple days, months, weeks, years later, it turns out good. And that's God's timing, man. That's how God works. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I really do think if you're watching this and you don't follow Christ, you should follow Christ. You should look for him. You should look into it. It is life-changing. He will change your life. He will reach out to you, and he is real. I'm telling you, he is real. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you can take something away from it and can take that and practice it. All the footwork drills and stuff, you can practice those at home. You can practice them pretty much anywhere. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.